Grand Rising family, infinite love, light, and blessings to you. I want to jump on. The spirit, my soul has just been just on fire, wanting to speak more and more and feeling like that I need to. Happy Portal Day. I know some people see this as 12/12, depending on where you live. And I do think things are what you make it. I made some videos about that. Yeah, it's a wonderful day. If you believe in it, then it's going to accelerate. But the thing is no matter what you believe in, as you believe, so shall it be, is the way that I feel on it deeply. So every day is an amazing day. Yeah, there may be some days that are more powerful than others. There's books you can read that can help you, teachers that may guide you, and those things are all good, right? But ultimately, you have all of that within. So I do think personally people can get stuck a little bit too much on portal days or this or that, where I feel like tomorrow is just as important as today is, and yesterday it's already over, right? So what's the most important thing that you could do? Just be present in the moment. Sometimes people kind of space that out too much, like this is going to happen on this day because it's 11/11 or 12/12. And I'm not saying those days aren't powerful, Lionsgate, all these things there are, but sometimes people push off and hold off of things until that date, which could be good or bad. The Mayans knew, they utilized the calendar. If you research that, Toltecs and others, they knew what days were the best days to do certain things. So by no means am I trying to diminish it and say that it's not powerful, but at the same token, you are powerful each and every day if you so choose to be. Stand in your sovereign power, and I am oneness within you every single day, like it's 12/12 or 11/11 or whatever. So I think those things are amazing. I think sometimes people can get a little too caught up on them, and that's kind of what I wanted to speak about, because a lot of the spiritual journey, at least what I've seen, not for myself, but I see for others, has really become externalized. It's a big reason why I stepped back. People wanted me to start playing a role that I didn't feel comfortable with. I'm not here to say I'm better than you or I know more than you. I'm just here to share my testimony, my experience, and what I've gone through, and just my observations, whether they may be true for you or not. This is just what I've seen. And you definitely see a hardcore externalization of spiritualism right now. I mean, it's just nonstop. So I see a lot of hopium, where it's like, if you see this, today is the day. And you see a lot of fear, like the same thing in videos. So I just implore you guys to know that you're amazing, no matter what day it is, no matter, what synchronicities have come up. No matter if you looked at your phone at 10:15 or you looked at your phone at 11:11, you're still amazing. You're still blessed. You still are abundant if you so choose to be present in the moment. And when we let those things control us, they can get a little bit unbalanced. So do I feel like they're real? Yeah. There's truth and lies in all things, right? But can it become unbalanced and so much that it's just out of whack? Yeah. So I definitely feel that for real. So I mean, every time that you look at the clock, if you're looking every couple of minutes, you're going to land on some synchronicities, right? So I have found for myself in my life that the greatest synchronicities is when you're not looking for the synchronicities at all. It just happens. So for me, that's kind of like that, the Lionsgate or the on 11/11 or 12/12. Yeah, for myself, there's amazing energy today. I have seen a lot of people acting foolish. You can see that separation between lower vibrations and higher vibrations. I don't get upset. I understand what they're going through. Give me a moment here. It is hot and been here. I understand what they're going through, so I'm not really stressed off that or pressed, but you can see that it is bugging some people. I chose to make it a good day no matter what today, regardless if it's 12/12 or not. Is there some accentuated power to this day? Maybe. It's 12/12, but I mean, Gregorian calendars and lots of dates could have been changed. It's the next day over in some other country. So I think some of that may be a little convoluted. And I see in comment sections or certain channels that really push things like this, that really externalize spiritualism. They really get pressed when you call it out. So I believe we are the portal. that I am Krishna consciousness, Christ consciousness, that source, cosmic, universal consciousness that's within us all. That portal lies within us, and we can so choose to be sovereign and in that power each and every moment of the presence of now, if we so choose to be. But people don't. They hold off. They wait for 11:11. They wait for 12:12. They wait for someone else to tell them what it should be to make themselves feel better. We live, especially in America, in a world full of a bunch of followers. I see it every day here, especially in America. I see so many followers, so many people looking for the answers, not within themselves, but within others, in the next video or in the next book. Every spiritual guru has a book they released. I'm no different as well. And everyone's looking for someone else to tell them something. But the thing is this, is nobody can tell you about you other than you. And if you don't know you, then you probably should know thyself. That's really where the true wisdom is going to come from. It's not going to come from someone else telling you something. Yeah, there's some real channelers out there. There's also some real foul ones that just tell people whatever that these people want to hear or whatever, and make money off of them. I've seen it for a long time. So you're always going to see truth and lies mixed up in the same cup, but people just are down to drink it, right? And you are what you eat, family. But not just that, you defile yourself by whatever's coming out of your mouth. So if you're drinking something foul and then you're speaking on it all the time, then you're just speaking it right into your life. And what's even worse is we allow people to speak these things into our life all the time. I've seen these falsities, this false light, for quite a long time, and I think a lot of us have gotten caught into it when at our maybe beginning levels of our spiritual journey, and then we continue to kind of climb and rise out of it. So by no means do I know everything. I know nothing, but I do know thyself, and I learn about myself more and more each day. And I have a lot of experience working with others through PTSDs and traumas, and through spiritual settings and such. So I can observe and report back with what I've seen, and this is what I see right now. And you will see it when you go out into YouTube and all these other platforms. I don't know, I'm not on them anymore, and I'm thankful for that. But it's a lot of bullshit, for lack of a better word. You have a lot of people telling other people what they should do, and they're not even living that themselves. You see a lot of hopium. You get a thumbs up and a click for a like because someone's telling you a bunch of garbage about something that's not going to happen, and that continues to be perpetuated. Like you see these channels with this AI driven stuff. Some of them have some cool stuff. Some of them are just just garbage. I mean, there's no other word for it. So really be careful of what you're taking in. You know what I mean? There's no other way to say it. I mean, really be careful. Really be careful. So, do we all have our own beliefs? Sure. Do I feel huge shifts? Most definitely. The Hopi prophecy, the blue red star Kachina, cyclical in the yugas, we see that these major shifts are happening. I make no bones about it. I mean, I've been very clear about through the years the things that I believe in. I believe very deeply in the blue and red star Kachina. I think you're seeing that playing out literally with 3-Eye Atlas, whatever that it may be, from people thinking it's a mothership to a comet to everything in between, and just being a reflection and something that's impacting us. Well, we do know it has impacted the sun. We do know that the sun's in a solar cycle maximum 25, and we're at that peak. We do know solar flares have impacted Earth before, like in the Carrington event. We do know that these solar flares at a solar maximum can have flip the poles on the sun, and not just that, but ultimately I really wholeheartedly believe flip the poles on Earth as a full pole shift. What I think we've seen, like in the Younger Dryas and other periods of Earth where comets have hit or solar flares have hit and pole shifts have occurred really fast. Maybe it won't happen, but I've always seen that in my mind's eye, and we'll see, whatever that it may be. But regardless though, resets, apocalypse is just to reveal what was once hidden, a new earth. Every ending is a new beginning. Whatever happens though, don't get hung up on it. Don't get hung up on your beliefs. Don't get hung up on waiting too. And that's how I wanted to circle this back in. The reason I bring it up is because it's real easy if you believe in these things and you're just sitting around waiting for the solar flash every day, waiting for the pole shift, or waiting for a new earth each and every day. And in the meanwhile, you're not living your life to its fullest right now. I mean, you're looking externally for everyone else to give you the answers and waiting for the signs for new earth to be there rather than just living in it right now. And so choosing to be. And wow, look, all this stuff's happening, and this is what, look, be present. Live your life and your journey to the fullest. Tomorrow is not promised that it will be the same as it is now. Energy never dies. It just changes its shape and form. The pot's boiling. So are you going to rise at a higher frequency and less density, or are you just going to continue to boil over and become more dense and cycle through all the same crap that everyone is doing? You can see who's pressed. You can see who's pissed. You can see who projects their anger and tries to gaslight people and get angry. You can see who is living in a lower vibration, and misery loves company. There's no doubt about it. Do people attack you? For sure. Do they project on you? Most definitely. Do they gaslight you? 100%. But that's not the thing. That's their stuff. That's their shit. The question is how are you going to respond or react? Or are you going to even do anything at all? Sometimes you don't even need to do anything. Or are you going to react? You know what I mean? And it shows your awareness of how you're reacting or responding. Are you responding with light and love, or are you responding with your own shadow? And don't get me twisted. I mean, darkness within darkness is the gateway to all understanding. And I was attacked for many years like, oh, you're just love and light. Man, trust me. Not only was I in the Marines, but grew up in the inner city, and trust me, I'm all full of love and light because I've lived life through darkness and death. So it's finding that balance. So hot is cold, and cold is hot. So I think people just really want to find a way to pick apart anybody and anything. And the people that do that are people that aren't happy with themselves. And that's why a couple days ago I was really digging in on gotta love yourself if you want to love others, right? You got to forgive yourself if you want to forgive others, right? You want to have gratitude to live for other people, got to have gratitude for yourself. So hurt people do hurt people, whether they do it consciously or subconsciously, and heal people, whether they're trying to or not, because your energy speaks for itself. That energy signature, you can't hide that. You can't hide that, right? So right off the bat when you're dealing with someone, whether it's a phone call, a look, or email, you can feel their energy, at least probably the ones that are staying on to watch this. I could tell if you're foul and full of shit and angry just from the emails that you email. So check it out. Try to change up off that. Fill your heart up, step back when you need to, get realigned with the divine within, bring that without, and live your best life now.